Welcome, boys and girls, kids, dogs, cats of all ages, and everybody else that can listen to this freaking broadcast. MaxspeedTV coming at you, Super Speedway Kings, and here we are once again, Talladega, baby. What a great place. There's drafting, there's side drafting, there's bump drafting, there's knocking people all over the place. And you know what? This right here, this track can make family members basically not even set together at Thanksgiving or come near Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Stick around, get ready. We're going to have a blast. Due to the fact with the technical difficulty, we're going to be skipping the long national anthem. Thank God, right? Anyway, to let you guys know, it's going to be, they get 2 fast repairs. Keep an eye out on the, hopefully, green flag pit stops. You know how it works. They can get hit. They can hit somebody. They can spin out. Hell, they can get spun just before they get to their pit stop. I mean, it's just one of those deals. Right there at their stall, they can get spun. It happens. We'll find out tonight. These cats are ready to rock and roll and get down and dirty. Myself and my buddy, Estelle Fields, he's up in here with me as well, doing double duty admins. Everybody get something to drink, something to eat. Get your butt back here and watch. We're going to have us some fun. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I promise you it won't be boring while I do it. We'll be right back. Back once again with you here, Super Speedway Kings. Talladega. Getting ready to wind down. Wind way down. Get into the qualifying. These guys are ready to rock and roll. Some of these guys was in a league last night, and man, it was something else. I expect the exact same entertainment tonight. Never boring with the Super Speedway Kings. Am I right, Estelle? Estel? Whatever the hell you want to be called. Change it over, and here we go. Let's see who's out on the track. I'll tell you, without a doubt, as soon as I can find him, there's a couple fellas that you're going to want to look out for. Steven Krosick is out on here. But the one I'm really concerned about is going to be the main league. Jimmy Crow. Going to run around with him. Because this guy has been tearing up some serious lap times. So many guys out here. Mr. Slapinski, 78 machine. Paul Witt, I believe he's still running the old Fart Man paint scheme. Apparently he can clear out a funeral home. That's just what I hear. I don't know. Frank Gromiglia or Gromiglia, I don't know. Have no idea on the last name, but he's always out there running around. He's a threat. So many great guys out here. Zachary Lima up front. David Overstreet. And Dude Conrad. Where's looking for one particular guy, and I'm not seeing him out here tonight. There he is. I got a suspicion. I've not seen Gabe Butler out here running yet, so he may not be. JD Crow's out here. I'd like to welcome everybody out in YouTubeville. Get you guys hanging out with us tonight here on a Tuesday. Jimmy Crow getting ready to hit the first lap, and as I suspected, number one Uno. Take a look at that, will ya? Coming in really close, Alcina. Just got popped. He was third. He got popped by who? By Sebastian Marin. Or as we like to call him, Seabass. And I think the reason why is because when you look at him, he kind of looks like a fish. That's what they tell me. I don't know. Who else we got running still? JD Crow's got to come in ninth, it looks like. Hey, Craig White running around trying to get his lap in here. Aaron Grover, nice to see you out here. Getting all choked up over seeing your name. John Black, nice to see you as well, my friend. Let's see. A couple other notables. There he is. There's Mr. Gabe Butler. This guy's due. Some of these cats are going to be all the way back to the back. They're not even going to qualify. Some's going to go all the way up front. They're going to play around for a little while. Things get a little bit dicey, a little hairy. They're going to go all the way back to the back, and they're going to ride it out. Let the laps count down. Patrick Grover, he's going to come in a 24th position. Still watching Gabe. And that's another guy. If I can get the right picture. Good looking paint scheme right there. Let's see. Has he got what it takes to knock Jimmy Crow off the pole? Anybody can do it. It's this guy. Keeping it way down to the bottom of the line. What he needs to do. Let's see if he's got it. Everybody out there on YouTube, you got somebody you want me to say hi to, talk to, wish good luck, wish bad luck, whatever you want me to do. I don't care. You tell me, I'll pass it right along. I don't live by any of them. Whoa, he's got to come in fourth spot. Gets it in just in time before the qualifying ends, and we are done here with the qualifying tonight. Mr. Fields, are you done doing your admin stuff? What's your thoughts, and who's your pick tonight? Uh-oh, for some reason why I'm not getting you, buddy. Not coming through. Oh, why? That might be an issue.
How's that?
Hey, that's better.
All right. I think I like to pick old Dude Conrad. He came back to join us, so he's my pick for today. Go get him, dude. Good luck out there.
Dude Conrad. Good pick. Very good, actually. Well, the guys are getting ready to line up right. Hey, they got a couple fellers in here who's going to be kind of tough tonight. I'm telling you. There they are. They're all sitting nice and pretty. We'll leave it right here. Well, you know what time this is, don't you? This is the time where I screw up every freaking last name I possibly can. Question is, do I do it intentionally or am I just that dumb? I don't know. Books out on that one. Let's see what we got going right here. Talladega night, baby. This is where it's all going to happen. Let's take a look. Row number 1, the 16, Jimmy Crow. And the boy wonder, the 63 of Logan Hilton. I swear to God, when he came out of the womb, he came out with a helmet and racing gloves on. This kid is tough. Keep an eye on him. Row number 2, coming up the 6, Sebastian Marin. They call him Seabass because he looks like one. Keep an eye on that guy. He's also a good contender. The 88, Gabe Butler, another one. He is due. It's been a while for him. Row number 3, the 85, Al Cena. The 77 beside him, Zachary Lima. The man loves to push. That's all I can say. I'm serious. I think we got video of him actually pushing his grandmother down the stairs. He just likes to push. Watch him. Row number 4, the 90, Gary Jenkins. And row 4, Rick Seabrands. Row 5 consists of the 27, Steven Karosik. Keep an eye on him as well. The 17, J.D. Crow. Loves to run that high line. Is not afraid of the wall whatsoever. Row 6 to 28, Larry Boyle. The 78, Gary Slapinski. Love that last name. Row 7 to 3, Greg White. The 429, Paul Witt, the Fart Man. Row number 8 to 04, Mark Mann. He is another one that has not had really much success here lately. He's definitely had a bad run of things. Maybe he can turn things around tonight. The 35, Tom P. Row 9, 8, Dude Conrad. That's going to be one of my buddy broadcasting guy up here. It's his pick tonight. 13, Frank Gomilia. Row 10, 071, Eric Lowry. The 95, James Mayer. Row 11 to 53, Paul Sheldon. The 46, David Overstreet. Row 12 to 21, Tony Wright. The 66, John Garrett. Row 13 to 088, Stefan. 01, Patrick Grover. Row 14, number 20, Justin. 24, Everett Lane. Fast Lane. Keep an eye on him if he's running tonight. Row 15, 02, Seth Grover. The 44, Anthony English. And row 16 to 71, Don Davis. And the 41 of Tracy Weaver. Row 17 to 11, Robert, F. 15, Noel Cowers. Row 18, 33, Matt Howlett. The 0112 will be James Hickson. Row 1997, Jackson Carr, the little boy wonder. Keep an eye on him. He sucked down some juice boxes. He is pumped and ready to rock and roll. 45, Todd Siebels. Row 2014, Dave Bingle. The 55, Dean Wilkinson. Row 21, that's everybody. Hot dog, I got through it. Holy crap, past Tylenol. Whew. Oh, here we go. I'm going to have to make my pick of the night tonight. And I'm telling you, I'm going to have to go with Gabe Butler. That's keeping an eye on Gabe Butler.
Oh, that's the mark of death. He told you not to do that, Bobby.
Yeah, I know he did. He's probably going to kick my butt. Oh, well, we'll find out.
Though. I'd like to see old Gabe up there. It's been a while.
It's been quite a while. He is due. And every time I pick Mark Mann, he wrecks out. So I'll pass on my bad luck to somebody else. What do you think?
Mark the man. Well, here we go.
Time to get down and dirty.
Flag.
Pull those belts down real tight. And if you are wearing belts in the simulator, you're scrubbing your monkey. And by the way, no scrubbing tires. That doesn't do anything for you but get you in trouble. Green flag, and here we go. Super Speedway Kings.
I heard a story, Bobby, that you were scrubbing your tires in somebody's room. You got booted.
I leaned over to get a drink, of tea, and I had to lean over pretty far to get it. And I look up, and all of a sudden, I'm out of the room and gone. And I'm the one preaches that scrubbing your tires does absolutely nothing for you. Well,
yep, it does nothing.
Just goes to show you, even when you're a broadcaster, if you do one little thing wrong in their eyes, they'll boot you. I'm no different than nobody else.
Well, I won't boot you, Bobby. You need to jump in there and race with us next season.
Hey, you know what? I might hang up this, I might retire from broadcasting. But right now, Logan Hilton, the boy wonder, up on that, way up there. Actually, J.D. Crow, I'm sorry, and the 17 machine. As usual, like I said, that guy loves that high line. I mean, he loves it.
These guys are 3 wide early. They're racing hard, but it looks like they're giving everybody plenty of room here. There's only 2 laps into it. Anything could happen, though. Open sets.
Good old Seabass in the middle. Take a look at that.
Yeah.
And who's he got pushing him? I'm telling you what, Zachary Lima, out of every single one of these cats out here, I truly think that Zachary Lima's got to be one of the best pushers.
Lima Bean? Yeah, he's up there.
Logan's got a new paint scheme on us. You can see him right there. That's a pretty sharp looking paint scheme, by the way. I'll tell you what, Gabe Butler, he is right there with him, riding along with Mr. Butler right now.
Or like Jimmy was blinking there, and I let him know over race control, and he decided to do it to the back.
He must be having some internet issues because he normally does not blink. To let everybody know, which I'm sure you already know how this thing is done, plain and simple, way down on the bottom, Logan Hilton in that 63. That is where you want to be. I call that the rocking chair. You were as safe as in your mama's arms down there. Supposedly, anyway. That's where everybody is trying to get that particular position. Now, you do lose fuel mileage when you're out there all by yourself being pushed with nobody in front of you. I did learn that from you. And apparently that's a pretty big deal when you lead quite a few laps, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. If it's a fuel mileage race, but the way Jimmy sets it up, he gives pretty good margin of error there, so you can run the front the whole time and still make it to the end with everybody else.
Now, these cats, they get 2 fast repairs all night long, so that is a good thing. I call that get out of the pits free card. That means you can let it all hang out at any point in time. You always have a fallback.
Well, you want at least one for the last 10 laps or so, because that's where things start to get dicey. People pushing really hard to get to the front.
Now, you want to look at a chrome-looking paint job. Now, that right there is chrome, folks. I'm talking about the 28 of Larry Boyle. That is sharp, without a doubt. Definitely want to give him some props for that.
Well, speaking of paint jobs, I spy our names on the back of somebody's tailgate tonight, Bobby.
Uh-oh. Does it have any obscene gestures beside my face?
Well, it's the silent fart, Paul Witt himself. Look at that. I see my name and your name right there on the back of his tailgate.
Oh, looks like Hilton goes up into the middle, and he's going to drop right back down in front of Gabe Butler one more time. And I'm going to have to check this one out real quick. Let's see if I can find the man. There he is. We're going to have to get somebody up real close.
Ooh, something stanky.
That is hilarious, I'm telling you. Absolutely. This guy is so good.
He's a clownster, that's for sure. He's
There's
always
no
playing
doubt
some kind
about
of
it.
joke. Looks like Sebastian Marion decides to drop down and take the lead. He's being pushed by Mr. Zachary Lima.
Now, Sebastian, he's been on a roll. I mean, the kid's been doing really well. I believe he's, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a 19-year-old fella. And he just actually graduated and got out of his mom's basement. So he actually has an apartment of his own. And I don't know, things are looking up for this kid. He actually might get himself a girlfriend here, maybe.
Well, interesting enough, you got on the outside line there J.D. Crow from the Boot Knockers, Gary Slapinski, and the silent fart Paul Witt trying to work there with the J.D. But the front 3 trucks or 4 trucks are all from the Dale Cup guys.
Trying to get more people up there on that top line. And I'm telling you, J.D. Crow is a master at running up on that 3rd line up against that wall.
Yeah, these guys are doing really good right now. As you can see, giving everybody plenty of space so that netcode monster doesn't reach out and grab you.
Now, I'm going to say all the way down here, Anthony English, 29th. Now, the rest of these cats are way back here just riding around in their own little world. And I'm going to assume that it's probably let the laps wind down, try to stay out of trouble, that kind of deal.
Oh, yeah, and it looks like James Mayer missed the start, so he'll be going a lap down whenever these guys catch him.
Yes, he will, and those guys will catch him like a freight train. Not a big deal. It's early in the race, 1 lap down, no big deal. They can get that back without any issues, I think.
Usually that's the case, but every now and then, you know, that blind dog finds that bone and we go green the whole way, baby.
Nice to see Karen Grove. Hey, there's Mara. She's out here. And, of course, Mara is the absolute #1 fan. I mean, #1 fan of Mr. Markman.
You got Gabe in the rocket chair up in the front being pushed by Sebastian Marin. Who let the dogs out? Alcina hanging close in the 3rd spot on the inside row.
These guys are actually giving a lot of give and take right now out here. I'm really impressed with it.
No, and that's the great thing is, like I try to tell people, especially official races, if you can learn from these guys today, give everybody plenty of space. You can still race it out. We still got lead changes. You're still working with your buddies, but you're not pinching so tight that lag monster jumps up and grabs you just for reaching over to grab some tea, Bobby.
Oh, hey, you ain't got to tell me about it, pal. Man, it was like getting slapped in the face. Logan Hilton, he's dropped back here just a little bit. There he is in the 63. He was up front, led 4 laps. Now he's pushing Mr. Seabass in that 6 machine.
We got Gary Slupinski, our points leader, being pushed by the Silent Fart. Closely behind Justin Botello. It looks like we got a newcomer here. They're trying to work their way down the top lane there to get up to the front.
Paul Witt, he is not afraid to ride up front as well. Him and Slapinski, those, there's about 5 guys out here. I think they'd rather run up on that high side than run anywhere.
Justin Botello, new guy, left them hanging, man. But got some lap traffic there. Hopefully they can squeeze in 4 wide. Yeah, and it looks pretty good. The new guy, Justin, was like, I don't have none of that. I'm getting down.
Alcina riding around here doing the shoving on the inside.
You got the Dell boys saying, we don't want Gabe up there in that top spot. We're going to try and go around him on the high lane there.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think Gabe is all in it to win it tonight. Zachary Lima up on the top side, being shoved by, I believe it's Steven Karosik in the 27. Take a look at that, will ya? Shoved him all the way up far enough. Is he able to clear Hilton? No, he can't clear him just yet, but boy, does he want to. Looks like Karosik's back in line there. I thought he might have gotten the old screwing, but he didn't. He's back in line. But man, look at up top. By themselves, only a couple of trucks, and that's the number 90 machine. Gary Jenkins in tow. He's got the 55 with him.
You got the Dell boys hooked up. Zachary Lima coming around the outside there, and they're going to pass them no problem.
And the 27 push him enough. Look at, they're staying right there together. Now the 6 and 27, I think they're all teammates right there, all 3 of them cats. If you notice, they're working their way, trying to get down to that rocking chair. But man, Logan Hilton, he's no dummy. He knows he's got to keep Gabe Butler out in front of these guys, so they cannot drop down.
I'm riding along with Alcina here and looking at these different teammates swirl around him, man. It's just absolute chaos. He's stuck in the middle.
Talk about being stuck in the middle.
They're starting to get a little squirrely now. Hopefully they cooler heads prevail and they take it a little easier here so we get some green flag pit stopping in.
Green flag pit stops. That right there will make every single guy's driver out here. Honestly, I'm not pulling punches. You know I say it like it is. It's going to make every one of these guys' butt pucker. Because when you come in going 190-some mile an hour and you got to slow that bad boy down, it is absolutely a scary thing.
Well, we got 2 packs already, but they're still in the lead lap. Dave Bingle, Todd Siebels, and Dean Wilkinson leading the pack in the back. Looks like we got about 7 trucks all the way about 10 seconds behind the main here. And 30 trucks in the main pack on the lead lap.
Lima's going to jump out in front. Hilton right there on his tail. Barrow, I'm going to have to ask you. You had a chat with Mark, man. He's had a monkey on his back for quite a while now. Hell, I think he's had a gorilla by now. Has he changed anything different? Anything whatsoever for his luck tonight?
He's playing possum right now, hanging back in the middle. He should ask Gabe Butler how that works out for him.
You know what? Gabe ain't playing. Gabe ain't playing none tonight. He ain't hanging out nowhere. He's got all 10 in the wind, baby, as they say, and he is coming back again. I really think he's going to be able to get it back tonight.
Put a little octane booster in the tank. He's ready to run up in the front with the big boys.
I don't know. He may have... I think he just might have had enough. Enough was enough, I guess. Take a look. Back in the back. Your pick, Dude Conrad. 28th position.
Sometimes you got to roll the dice. You see him swerving around, wiggling a little bit too much. You go to the back. Got to keep that truck clean so you can be there at the end when it counts the most.
Yep, you're only going to get 2 fast repairs. That's all you're going to get. And believe me, you could burn those puppies up in just minutes.
I know that's right.
Take a look at Jimmy. Where's he at? There he is in that 16.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of these boot knockers here. You got Jimmy, Tracy Weaver. They're all just cruising around in the back here. Look like they're waiting for the big one.
Well, 17 out of 77 laps, and that is a great thing. I mean, everybody's playing nice. We're running some laps down, getting them out of the way. And you know as well as I do, cautions absolutely makes Jimmy's crow bald head curl. If he had hair, he would be so curly it wouldn't be funny. He absolutely can't stand cautions. He likes a clean race as long as he can possibly get it. And so far, so good. The guys are actually playing really nice. Oh, down way at the bottom.
Yeah, I think every time a caution come out, Jimmy has to take a shot, and by the end of the race sometime, he's pretty tore up.
Well, it's better taking a drink every time I say cats, huh?
Cat's right.
The boy wonder, Logan Hilton. Out front, Rick Seabrands. He's been pretty darn quiet. And here he is doing the pushing.
As you can see, Jimmy, for the race fans out there, these guys starting to line up. The inside lane's getting longer and longer. Looks like they're talking with their teammates, figuring out what lap are we going to come in the pit.
And right away, we got a couple of them busting out right now. And here they all come. Let's see if they can do it. Poetry in motion, nice and easy. And look at that. You don't see that every night, do you?
That's a good move. Come in early, get out of the way just in case somebody wrecks. So you're in with your teammates, you're in clean, you're out quickly, and hopefully you can gain some time and come out in the front.
I'm going to tell you right now, you coming into the pits, it doesn't matter where you're at. I mean, one little bad thing, and it can screw everybody's bad day, especially when it's a green flag pit stop. And there's not really a whole lot of green flag pit stops, especially at super speedways. So when you do get a chance to get a green flag pit stop, you better have your head on straight. Better hope the other drivers do as well. And
for all the ladies out there, if you love them shoes, don't put on too many because you'll spend too long in the pits putting on new shoes, and everybody will leave you behind.
And man, look at them all come in too, buddy. And as usual, doesn't surprise me, doing a very good job. Give and take right now. A perfect example of give and take out here.
Yeah, these guys practice. If the person's got you by a nose, just go ahead and give it to them. Well, why wreck each other on the pit lane and then end up going a lap or two down? Just go ahead and give them the spot. That way you're still in it. You're still with the main pack, and you still got a chance.
19 trucks are out there. They have not been into the pits yet. Steven Kurosik in the 27. He's leading the show right now with the Dale Cup boys. And the 6, Sebastian Marin as well. And it looks like they are coming in this time. They must have heard me in the broadcast talking about how bad green flag pit stops could be. They're out to prove me wrong, aren't they?
It's actually a big conspiracy, Bobby. We talked about it. Said whatever Bobby says, we're going to try to do the opposite, just to make him look bad.
You know what? I can make myself look bad all by myself. I don't need help.
I know, that's right. Dean says hi, Bobby. He says hi. Hey, how you doing?
Who does?
Dean.
Oh, well, hello, Dean. There he is in the 55.
Yep, pushing on his buddy there, Todd Siebels.
What kind of paint jobs Dean supporting? No, he's a Grand Theft Auto guy, isn't he? They got a really great mod for that. I think it's the police mod or whatever. I was noticing my son was playing. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got to see.
Like cool things for sure. Here they come.
He's got a brick right off right now, and here they come.
Looks like Sebastian Marin and Steven Karosik, the Del Boys, should be coming in soon.
Yep. Just about everybody. And here they come back around. That's going to change some things around. Sebastian Marin is going to be leading them. Things start to spread out just a little bit, which is great. You've got to stay in single filed, right?
That's right. So the Dell guys, their strategy was let everybody else pit early. We're going to stay connected with our 3 or 4 trucks, and we're going to push hard to try to get out ahead of everybody.
Make sure you guys hit that like button for these fellas. Super Speedway Kings doing an awesome job tonight. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies, along for the ride with my buddy Big E in the booth doing admin privileges and jobs and helping me at the same time. If you can stand on your head, you can be in the circus right now. You know that? You got a lot of things going on at once, buddy.
Looks like we got Gary Slapinski over here. He's got some damage in the rear. Must have had an accident on pit road, but he's still up here in the front.
Take a look. Yeah, he's got a little bit of damage going on, and I do believe they're right there. And I think, yeah, the fart man. Take a look at that. He looks like he might have ran into somebody as well.
He probably ran into Gary.
Oh,
no, they got connected.
Whoa, right there in our face. You can see it. The cameraman nailed that bad boy, didn't he? Woohoo!
Looks like it came up a little bit.
Go back and try to see exactly what happened.
Yeah, it looks like the 27 came up a little bit.
Slow things down. Nice and slow. Apparently real slow. Get a really better look right here, and we'll see what's going on. It does look like the 27 is slightly drifting up a little bit, and when that happens, there it is. The iRacing says it's going to get nasty. We're going to wreck, and sure enough, boy, Slapinski's hanging out with for dear life right there, wasn't he?
Yeah, they both did kind of. He was already there, but that's one of those things where, you know, Gary's got the trucks on his outside. He's trying to stay in his lane, right in the middle, to give everybody on the bottom and the top a little extra room. Steven was already there, but he was already so high. You know, you're running your line and then you just connect with each other.
Two guys.
He really did nothing too bad, but
two guys going for the same piece of real estate.
Lane. Yeah, exactly.
Take a little ride here with the 90.
But the problem is with Gary, if he was to check up, then he's going to force everything 4 wide. And you just can't do that. That's why we preach to people. Try to stay in that lane and be smooth.
Gary Jenkins took a nice little ride right there. He almost went all the way over, but he didn't. Not worthy of the Dude Wipes award yet. That's a good thing. We don't really like to give that award out. As you can see, everybody else in the front coming right back in. That's what's great about being able to get a fast repair. Get 2 of them throughout the whole race. I mean, let's face it, you get tunnel vision after a while. You're running 3 wide all the way around here. I mean, eventually it's gonna happen. Nice little restart. And look who's out front. And look who's gonna get their lap back, Big E. The 95, Mr. Mayor. He's hollering, hey, let me go by and get my lap back. Everett Fastlane. What we call him. Not a whole lot of guys I can chat with. See who.
I think we should pull the returning champ dude up here.
No, that's a great idea. There he is. I found him. All right, go ahead. Let's talk with him. Dude, Bobby and Big E in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Bobby. What's going on, bud?
Hey, well, doing very well. What's this I hear? You decided to grab the old wheel and hook it back on, dust off the old boots and gloves, and back out here to show these boys what's what, aren't you?
Oh, no. There's some of the best in here. We're going to work or we racing?
Well,
No,
you're gonna go racing, but I got a strong suspicion you coming back. Big E, you're his pick tonight. So
come on. Hell yeah.
It's game on, man.
You're my horse now, dude. I picked you, buddy. Don't let me down.
We're going to give it hell.
Give him hell.
That's
I'm
exactly
glad you're
what
back,
he
dude.
said. Nice to see you. Boy, I tell you what, you had a rough way to go last night in the league. I think it's time for a little retribution perhaps tonight. We're going to keep an eye on you, buddy, and hopefully work your way back up to the top. You're sitting back here, popping off again, I see, getting some strategies going. We'll talk to you later on.
All right, brother.
Good luck, dude.
Thanks.
I'm going to assume he was with the boot knockers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a boot knocker.
That's what I thought. Everett F. Lane. What can we say about him?
Oh, his middle name is Fast.
Yeah, it is. Very fast.
He's always in the fast lane.
He's on the bottom. Up top's going to be the boy wonder, Logan Hilton. Rick Seabrands, he's going to be third. Fourth, Seth Grover. And fifth, Justin. Is that Patello? Hell if I know. It's probably an Italian name, and I'll say it wrong, and I'll end up being at the bottom of the lake somewhere.
Let's call him JP.
I'm just calling JB. That's going to be your top 5. Mark Mann has made it to 6th. Paul Witt, the Fart Man, is 7th. David Overstreet, 8th. John Garrett, 9th. And 10th, Frankie Bromiglia. Always say that fast 3 times.
So can you call what's going to happen here?
Can I call? Oh, I can call it all right. I think we're going to go 3 wide really, really fast is what I think.
But them Dell boys are going to be taking it 3 wide. We got Jimmy still in here, cruising around.
Everybody's hanging out in the back. They're just chilling. 26 laps out of the 77 in the books. That godforsaken, ugly iRacing pace car is out of the way finally. Man, you'd think that they could have come up with something just a little bit better than that.
You know, those 2 guys went for that real estate. Gary paid the price. He has went a lap down. He's our points leader, so there's a lot of guys who wanted to see that happen.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Grover, he's also a lap down, and those are the only 2 cats that are.
I mean, Sebastian Marin got his lap back, even though he started the race.
And away we go. Green flagging it. They're taking off, baby.
And just like that, Sebastian Marin's back up here. He's in 18th place from a lap down. Started the race late.
Everett fast lane down on the bottom. Up top's going to be the kid, Logan Hilton. Rick Seabrand's doing the pushing down on the bottom side. And take a look. The name, or the 02. That should be Seth Grover. He's up there doing some shoving. Mara, hang on to everything you've got. Cross everything you've got, because here comes your man, Mark Mann, in 5th.
You got Sebastian Marin pushing one of the Groover brothers on the outside, trying to get him up there with his brother in the front.
Patrick Grover. Now, it's been a while. I believe he has a twin brother. Am I correct?
That would be Seth, and he's right there in the 02.
Right there in the 02. Those two guys get together, man. I mean, they're like Siamese twins. They're a blast to watch. My little buddy sitting back in the 31st position. That's Jackson Carr. Talked to him earlier. He said, Bobby, he says, I've had so many juice boxes, I'm on a sugar high. 14-year-old fella out here running with the big dogs.
And there's some Dell boys up in the high lanes, all the way up in the front again.
Lima, once again, being the pusher. Now, Patrick Grover in the 01 machine. Now, that's what you call trying to get your lap back the hard way, baby.
Well, Bobby, as long as he doesn't get an incident point, he is the lead car that's a lap down would get the lucky dog.
And that's exactly what he's biting. Trying to get Jimmy Crow back here in the 32nd or 31st position. Riding around. And take a look. My pick, Gabe Butler back here riding around as well. You could throw a blanket over the first 20 trucks, I think, Big E.
Yeah, they're spread out a little bit in the back there, but it looks like everybody's creeping up here. We should have some pretty intense 3-wide racing here soon.
Now, the 02, if he can hook up with the 01, and they just did, now you watch this top lane. These two guys get together. They're not only brothers, but I think they're Siamese twins, because I'm telling you, they must practice on a daily basis, because them two are something. Where you find the one, you normally find the other, period. Now, that's a teammate from hell right there, isn't it?
Yeah, these they love to hook up and ride that high lane, and they do it pretty well, and looks like today they got a little bit of help back there.
Whoa! The 24 kind of jumped out just a little bit. And I'm pretty sure he might have put a little scare into JB there. No harm, no foul.
It's good to see Everett out here giving her hell, racing it. Got his paint fixed up, looking all pretty.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was, I believe he was one of your teammates, wasn't he?
Still is?
Yeah. The boy
And
wonder,
they're
Logan
stacking up.
Hilton. Back here in that 9th position, in the middle. Want to know what it's like riding around in the middle? Well, he just jumped up top, so that ain't going to help me at all, is it? This is what it's like riding in the middle. David Overstreet in the 46. Well, now Logan jumps back down again. You really can't see a whole heck of a lot up there in front, but when you're stuck in that middle, man, it's tunnel vision. You got to worry about the left side, the right side, what's in front, who's in the back, and then you got to look at your freaking gauges.
I like to look through that rear window through the front windshield and see the truck in front of the truck in front of me.
That's close racing. Still, these guys are some of the best out here that does this. Your big race summary, 32 laps. 33 laps in the book, and they've only had one caution, Big E. That's pretty good.
So good.
20
So
lead
far,
changes.
so good. There are some near misses.
Karosik leading him down. Things are starting to tighten up. Lima, the pusher.
You got Everett pushing Steven Karosik there. He's hoping to get him all the way past so he can jump back up into that middle lane there. Be pretty hard with the one of the good pushers out there pushing him was Zachary Lima.
Three by three all the way back.
Yep, they're 3 wide, 9 trucks deep. And the key here is everybody run a smooth line, try not to jerk the wheel as much as possible, and then give the guys in between you as much space as you can.
You know what happens when you jerk the wheel too much left and right, don't you?
They kick you out of a room for scrubbing your tires.
Oh, man. yeah, that happens too. You're killing me.
I would suspect you probably get a little loose.
You get real loose, and when you get real loose, you're going to have a bad day. But the real problem is you're going to make everybody else behind you have a bad day as well. Karosik's still hanging out on the bottom, and he's got Everett Lane doing the shoving right in the middle. JB and Everett, 24, still shoving away, keeping them guys at bay so they don't drop down in front of Karosik.
You just never know who's got the tape and who doesn't right now. A lot of these guys are dipping in and out trying to keep their engines cool.
Now, when you're running around like this, as they're getting ready to come up on some lap trucks, it's really, really easy with iRacing's new little setup they got going on these trucks. You can overheat and blow your motor up pretty darn easy, can't you?
Yeah, and then they also reduce the lag time. What I mean by that is sometimes you can blink just your oil, and then when you double blink and your water jumps in too, you got about 10 seconds before you got to cool it down. Now, I've blown up my engine just single blinking before too long. So they've really thrown in an extra dynamic there. You got to really take it easy. Don't damage your engine. Don't blow it up, especially when you're in the middle of a big pack like this.
All the way back, your points leader. There he is in a 78. That is Gary Slapinski. 1 lap down. And if there's anybody in this entire field that would love to see a caution, it would be him. He wants to get it back, I'm sure. Well, I'm hearing some noise.
2 laps down.
Well, we got a guy upside down, the 35. That's going to bring out the caution, I do believe.
Looks like the 14 and 35 met in the middle, and 35 went around.
And right there it was. Run back here, take a peek. Nice and slow. Like the 14 might have edged up just a little bit.
Yeah, Tom, the 35 was running his line perfectly.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. They were just running too close.
That little twitch by the 14, man, that's all it takes. That little twitch there.
And he is stuck. Now, the bad news is, hate to say it to you there, Big E, but I have to.
He's got a toe.
Take a look here. Who's your pick tonight?
Dude.
Yeah. Let's take a look and let's see if I can find. Yeah, let's watch Dude here. He gets slammed in there hard. The question is, does it blow his motor? Because he's really smoking bad.
Oh, it's blowing for sure. He's keeping the mosquitoes away for the fans.
Yeah, he is. Hopefully he can make it come all the way back around with no problems. If not, you're going to get stuck on the hook and you're going to go at least 1 or 2 laps down. And I'm sure he does not want that to happen. Wrong place at the right time gets him. But again, it's awful nice of him keeping all the skeeters away from everybody, isn't it? $39 laps out of 77 in the books. Talladega Super Speedway Kings. Appreciate everybody out here watching this. 22 people watching and 10 likes. Man, they're gonna fire us, Big E. If they don't start hitting that like button for us.
Well, my horse has got it all fixed up there, and he's back on the track. Oh, Dude Conrad. Uh-oh. Burning them tires up. What do you say? You want to talk to anybody?
Well, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and interview somebody real quick while I run over to my little mini fruit and grab me something to drink, because my throat is absolutely getting dry.
All right.
So I'm taking 3. Have at it.
Let's talk to our points leader. If I can get him up here. Gary Slapinski, got you in the booth, man, for a quick interview. You got a copy?
Never.
So, tough break, my friend. You were 2 laps down. Now what? You're 1 lap down?
1 lap down. I'm going to take the wave around here and take a chance. I got caught up on that wreck back there.
Yeah, man, tough break for you tonight. But, yeah, smart move. Like, get the wave around, maybe another one to come out. You got any buddies that could pit early with you?
Looks like Don's on the same strategy as I am, so looks like I got one person with me.
Oh, man, you got to take... Don told me earlier, he said if he's going to go in and pit with you, you got to take him out for a nice steak dinner later on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's not like he had enough ready this weekend.
Well, that's good, man. It's always good to have teammates, man. I'm cheering for you guys. I hate to see you get wrecked out so early like there, right there, but hopefully you get to come back and be there at the end. So good luck and nice chatting with you, partner.
I know I will. Just gonna let the cards burn my way here. Usually do, so see what happens.
Good luck, Gary.
Thank you.
All right, I'm back. You know what happens the last time I went to get something to drink?
What's that?
I got kicked out of a room.
Somebody kicked you out.
I just want to make sure I'm still here. Nobody booted me. Kurosik's
That twisted T is what's doing it.
I'm telling you, man. Kurosik's going to be leading him around. It shows Zachary Lima's going to be right there second. Seabrands will be third, fourth. Everett Lane. Sebastian Mayer in the OC Bass. He's going to be in the 5th position. 6th, Mark Mann, Frank Gromiglia. He's 7th. Gary Jeekins is going to be 8th. And JB will be 9th. And 10, my pick, Gabe Butler. That's going to be your top 10.
You got our points leader, Gary, taking the wave by. He's taking a risk. He's not getting fuel. He can't pit now because pit lane's closed. But he's got teammates, because he's the points leader for the season, are willing to pit early with him should it go green. So that's part of the strategy for anybody wondering out there. He gets his lap back, but now he's going to be low on fuel.
Well, 41 laps in the books out of 77. No, as the laps wind down, storm gets to brew, clouds get dark. As my dad used to say, shit's about to hit the fan.
It's probably Paul Witt usually when you smell it.
My little buddy, Jackson Cars, at 17th. He's been really quiet. He started 38th tonight. Like I said, this is 2 nights in a row. He's going to be up past his bedtime, and I'm sure he's got school soon. JD Crow, he's in the 18th spot. Kind of watching and waiting for him to make that move up on that high side. I'm telling you, that guy freaking loves the wall. All the way back, coming in, topping back off, getting the fuel. It's going to be the boy wonder.
That's funny. Jackson Carr's got student driver all over his truck. That's pretty funny.
And he ain't even old enough to do it yet. There he is, student driver all over.
Ooh, the Groovers are pitting.
All right. I've said it once and I'm going to say it again. Why? Well, because I can. I'm broadcasting it. Reach down there. Grab those belts. If you got a harness, get them nice and tight. If you do have a harness, you're scrubbing your monkey because it's a simulator. But you can pull your gloves up. Get ready. Grab that wheel. Get yourself something to drink and be careful and don't use the scrubbing your tires. We'll get rid of you. Here we go. It's about to get ugly. 42 out of the 77 in the books.
Well, you got Gary Slapinski got one of his laps back, but he's still lapped down. He absolutely cannot get an instant point or he'll lose the lucky dog.
Now, this is going to be interesting. You've got Lima up front, top side, and, well, you got Everett. He's going to be his pusher. That's going to be interesting. And then you got on the bottom, starting it out, the 27 there, Kurosik. And as you can see, the iRacing handsome flagman right there. He likes what he sees. He'll throw the green flag. And when he does, we're going to be off to the races one more time. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Big E giving me a hand in the broadcast. Super Speedway Kings coming at you. Decal.
Bobby, we haven't done your favorite thing in a while. Are
Well,
you
the
feeling
reason-
a little lightheaded?
Well, the reason why we haven't done my favorite thing is because I got new cameras here. And I no longer have my camera set up. That all important crank it up.
Oh man, it's so fun, Bobby. Can't you just throw it on TV1 and let her rip?
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can play around with what cameras I got. And while the guys are playing nice, to hell with it. Let's try it. What time is it?
Crank it up. Oh yeah.
How was that for manually doing it?
Not too shabby, you know. I'm impressed. iRacing's got some pretty cool camera angles.
The 35 wisely backs down out of the way. He does not get ran over. Man, I got one of my bosses in the room right now, Big E. He's watching me.
That's a good thing.
Yep. one of the other broadcasters of MaxspeedTV, Mr. Medlock. Lima down in the bottom in the rocking chair. Loving every bit of it right now. Karosik doing everything he can, though, up top, if you watch him. Now he's down into the middle.
Oh, got a big. That's going to be a chain reaction.
They are getting real tight. Gabe Butler, 15th. Now you're slowly going to start seeing the cream rising to the top. Jimmy Crow all the way back, still riding things out. Hanging out right here in that 26th position. Everybody real close. And this is how tight it is, ladies and gentlemen. You got him on the left. You've got him on the right. Take a look at this. Whoa, right up in front of him. They're touching away. They managed to hang on. I'm sure Everett F. Lane's got some brown spots in his shorts on that deal. Parkman says, the hell with that. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going down on the bottom. Y'all got me too nervous. And you can see him backing off. And they just threw the caution. See if I can find where that caution was.
It was up in the front there, Bobby. The 21 came down into the middle lane and caused them to wiggle, which caused a big, massive chain reaction all the way through the field, which ultimately caused the wreck.
Take a look. Right there is the 21. That will be the one and only Tony Wright. He's already got some scrapage going on that left side. You can see it. I just slowed it down a little too much here. There we go. Too late. I already missed it. Camera error. Camera error. Now we'll try it. I believe it was right here, Big E, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's close.
Now, looks like to me, I could be wrong, but it looks like to me that 24 may have popped up on him a little. See it right here.
Yeah, caution's already out. You need to roll it back a little further. You'll see it.
Oh, even further back?
Yeah, the guy in front of him goes down, and he goes down with him and hits the 24. Starts the chain reaction.
Ah, goodness. Really going back now. You know what?
Yeah, and if you look at the whole field, then you can see the chain reaction go through the whole field just from that little hiccup in the front there.
Well, you're going to have a hiccup like that. It's going to take just about every single person out almost. I mean, they're all going to have to check up. That's when you start getting into the damage mode. One of those, it's a racing deal, you know? It's been 9 laps since the 13. Bromiglia has been into the pits, and he is leading the show right now. Everybody else has been in and been out. How about you, Jackson Carr, Bobby, and Big E in a booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, you know what? We were just talking about your paint scheme there, my friend. That's pretty creative right there.
Yeah, I had to, from last week, I had to let people know that there's some danger around me. So, just right now, I'm just riding, and hopefully I don't blink. Been at the back, and right now I'm just looking to complete races.
Well, you're doing a pretty doggone good job. Got just a little bit of damage on that right front, which I'm sure, bingo, you Got it fixed.
Yeah.
Good deal. No problem. No harm. No foul. One fast repair. Yuffs. Well,
Yeah, I got one. Oh,
Go ahead.
I got one fast repair left, so.
Well, we're going to keep an eye on you. Moving
Uh-huh.
out through the field, big boy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you later on.
All right, see you later, Bobby.
All right, buddy. One of the Dale, drivers. 14 years old. And another young gun, Logan Hilton. I believe he is 16, I think. He's led 8 laps. Brandon Kennedy out there saying, how's his favorite commentator doing in my broadcast, and it's not even me. Now that really hurts my feelings. Hear me, Big E?
Sorry, I was doing admin stuff.
Oh, that's all right. Well, here we go. 49 laps out of 77 in the book. Super Speedway Kings, Max Speed TV coming right at you. Gromilglia is going to be on the bottom. Steven Karosik is going to be up top. And now look out, because you got Lima, the pusher. And I'm telling you, there is video of him pushing his grandma down the stairs. The man loves to push. There's no doubt about it. Period. That's who I want my review mirror. And, of course, Everett at Fast Man, Fast Lane. He'll be the shover up on the top side.
All right, sorry I handled that real quick. Had some troubles there, but looks like Gary Klapinski got his lap back. He's on the lead lap with the pack.
And keep an eye on him, because he's going to be working his way up through that field real fast. Green flag, and we're going to do it one more time. Decal. Already doing some serious pushing on the outside. Karosik paying back Lima for all the times he's pushed him. Gonna shove both of them right out. They're gonna drop right up in front of that 13 of Frank Gromilglia. Whoa, trouble back behind him.
Big wreck, big wreck.
That's going to be a problem. Slapinski, he was able to get away from all that mess. Well, let's go back and see what the heck happened there.
Let 53 got sideswiped by the 90.
Riding right along with him right here. Right there it was. Back it up. Take a closer look. Well, looks like the 90 might have come down and caught him in that front. Just a tad. What do you think? You can see it right here. Holding his line.
He came down. Yeah,
he came down and got him just enough to turn him. And when he turned him, that was all it. And who paid the price for that one? Seabass in the number 6. Now, he is spinning around right now, and I'm curious. Let's follow him. He got to be able to clear and not hit anything. Take a look at that. Poetry in motion. Handles it right up. Tries to gather it up anyway. No harm, no foul. You know what? I've really never given... I've never really had to give out yet the Dude Wipes award. These wrecks have not been really all that bad, have they, Big Eddy?
Well, not that bad, but they've been quite excessive, and nothing really too bad today. But you know, these guys are trying to race clean, and they get a little froggy, and they take the chance, and just one little wiggle here and there has caused 2 or 3 too many cautions today.
51 laps out of 77. This is slowly starting to wind down. And I've said it once, and I'm going to say it again, well, because it's factual. So I might as well let everybody know. You can see this cat coming in here right now. If there's anybody that wants to get this thing over with in a timely fashion, apparently his pastime hobby there, Mr. Sebastian Martin, he loves watching Hallmark and Lifetime movies. Something about cuddling up on a couch with a big bucket of popcorn and a blanket. You know, to each his own, but I know he wants to get this thing over with. Hopefully he's T-voed it. What do you think? I got a feeling we're not done with these cautions. Looks like Zachary's going to be out front leading the show. Steven Carosi will be second. Third, Frank Gromiglia. Everett F. Lane, fourth. Fifth's going to be Tony Wright. Al Cena up there in the sixth spot. Seven, Paul Sheldon. Eighth is going to be Michael Howlett. Ninth is going to be Dave Bingle. And 10th, there comes Gary Slapinski, your points leader of this league tonight. Fighting diversity. I mean, he's been down 1 or 2 laps already, and he's come back, and here he is. Somebody's knocking at the door. How about you, Gary? Bobby, Big E in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I got to tell you what, son. You've been fighting diversity all night long, but look at you. Somebody's knocking at the door. And who is it? It's Slapinski. You're moving on
Yes,
up,
sir.
my friend.
That's me. I said it. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I was 2 laps down, and I came back on the lead lap, 10th place. Can you believe it?
Yeah, with you, I do believe it. Absolutely, I believe it. But you're getting set up now. You're getting comfortable. You're getting where you need to be. Still got a fast repair underneath your belt you can use. So all the stars are starting to line up for you. Now all you got to do is just finish this bad boy.
That's all I need. Top 10. That's all I need.
That's all
From
you
there,
need,
I
pal.
can-
Well, good luck.
So, Double D wants
you.
to know, Gary, if you end up winning this thing, you got to take him out to a steak dinner and a movie.
Oh yeah, yes I am. But no more than that. No more than that.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, good luck, buddy. I hope you pull it out, man. It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, hopefully I see you in victory. You guys in victory lane.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to make sure I get you back in the right room. That is the regulators, right?
Yep.
All right, brother. Good luck.
Everyone. See ya.
Man, if there's one thing, Big E, you do not want to do, you do not want to put a driver in a different Discord room. You want to talk about having a bounty on your head. Whew.
Yeah, some guys don't have multiple screens. Like, fortunately for me, I got multiple screens, so I can still control my Discord and other things even while I'm racing. But they can't move unless they alt tab away from the sim and then end up causing a wreck or something. Or you have to.
Well, that's true. You got to be careful. You don't want to do too much unnecessary moving in that rig.
But that's why they got me. They can holler out in games, say, "Hey, Estel, move me to the right room," and I got them.
I still have a tendency to make rookie mistakes. I fly by the seat of my pants here. 53 laps out of the 77 in the books. It's about to be showtime.
I didn't know you wore pants when you broadcast. I thought you were in your undies.
What was that?
I didn't know you wore pants when you broadcasted. Ain't you
Well,
in your
I
undies?
started to. I got a cat in my man cave here. He'll come up and he'll jump up on me, and man, when he gets those claws in that bear skin, whoo, it's tough. You know what I mean?
That'll surprise you, make you screech a little bit.
Yeah, buddy. Well, here we go. Lima's on the bottom. Karosik's up top.
Al must have got a flag. He's going in. That is a long single line there in the back there.
It is a long line. You notice they did not tighten up at all, did they?
Yeah, unfortunately, you rely on the guy in front of you to tighten up. You do not want to be one of the last trucks. It's really hard to stay with them if you get more than a half a second behind.
And here they come up on that top side. They got one heck of a run going. Tony Wright with the boy wonder Logan Hilton and the 44 Anthony English. Take a look at that, will ya? 3 little trucks that could, and they can, and they are.
Yeah, I must say I'm proud of Logan, man. He's racing pretty clean today. He likes to make a lot of crazy moves and stuff out there, but with a little talking to or whatever, he came out here. He's like, you know what? I could drive, play by your guys' rules, and still be up there in the front.
This kid is talented. He is talented, no doubt. I'm just so impressed. Whoa, gotta be 4 wide here before it's over with, right in the front.
You got fast lane and Mama's rocket chair.
Exactly where he wants to be. Now
you got the Dell boys stuck behind him, giving him a hell of a shove.
The Dale Yale boys doing some pushing. Karosik doing a great job. And don't forget, now you got Lima back there in that 3rd truck in the bottom side.
Anthony English pushing Logan Helton on the top lane there in a Starburst truck.
I'm not too sure. I think we got ourselves a quick little pit stop going on here. What do you think?
They pulled in pretty quick. That's unusual.
Definitely off the pace right here, unless, well, they are. We'll have to see what their little strategy is. Obviously, they know something we don't.
More than likely, they're probably out of quick repairs, decided to get out of the mess and just get gas now, and you can make it on one more.
Yep. And take a look. The man of the night, the guy that's moved more than anybody I know, Slapinski. Whoa, trouble right there. The 429, Paul Witt goes for a heck of a ride.
44 wasn't clear.
I don't know. Will that bring out a caution?
Down. They slid down the infield. Looks like they'll be all right.
There he is. I don't think he's got that much damage. I don't know. We'll see. Let's watch it real quick. Everything looked to be just fine right there. Oh, that's where the problem lied. Wow. Talk about hitting it hard now. But they kept it down.
That's unfortunate for the silent fart. He got taken out. But they kept it below the apron there, and kudos to them so the race can continue on.
Yeah, they kept it down, keep it clean. Class X right there. That's what you call that. Seabrand's up front. Started 8th.
The original gas man himself. The only thing he passes is gas. Frank Gramuglia up here, right behind his teammates of Everett, the fast lane, and Gary Slapinski.
Patrick Grover up there once again. There he is. One of the twins out here tonight.
Like a thorn in my side. It never goes away.
He's like a, you call it a thorn. He's like a hemorrhoid. Him and his brother both. You think they're back and they're away and everything's all fine, and poof, here they are right up again. You just can't get rid of those two guys.
You got 4 versus 2 right now. It's who's going to take the bait and get to the top. I'm suspecting these guys are going to short pit, take as little fuel and no tires as possible so you can get out of the pits faster.
Not this time. They're going to continue around. The reason why there were no caution, Brandon, is they kept it down below the yellow line. No harm, no foul. They kept her going green. But you're right. If there's a bad boy trailer, there might be a couple seats filled in that.
So the way it works is if a vehicle's moving below a certain miles per hour on the track still, the caution will come out. If a car stops on the track, the caution comes out. And these guys stay below the yellow line before their vehicle was moving below that mile per hour, and they never came back up and stopped on the track, so that's why the caution never came out.
The 33, Michael Howlett, started 36th. Here he is in the 7th position, one of the old farts. Doing a great job. Dave Bingle in the 14. Up by himself, the 71, Don Davis. And the Nesquik machine, he's in 12th. Some other notables that we've been watching here very carefully. Well, my man, Gabe Butler, he is all the way back in the 27th position, and he's only got 17 laps to go. And take a look at that. Your pick, Dude Conrad, is pushing him.
The dude!
These guys are not concerned. Not one single bit. Because if we go by anything in the past, you know that there's going to be another caution. And wow, these guys really jumped out quick.
You got teammates pitting now.
I'm really impressed with the pit stops. They've been very, very well. They were out to prove me wrong. I talked about how difficult it can be, what you got to watch out for, and it usually bites somebody in the butt. Well, guess what? It kind of bit me in the butt because they've all done a fantastic job.
Well, we got you got my favorite Canadian, Craig White's been kind of quiet tonight. He's cruising with his partners, Tony Wright, with the old farts, and Michael Hollett here. I think it looks like they're hooked up on the inside lane, probably going to come in for a pit stop together.
Up in that 6th position.
Tell you what, man, I can't say enough good things about Craig White. He's such a good fella, man. I love racing in his league and his rooms.
And here comes a few more coming in.
Mark the Man comes in for his final pit stop.
Oh, there they come. I'll get it in a minute. Yep, Mark the Man. He was in 18th. Now, he's been quiet. He's still got 2 fast repairs he's not used up. Laps are starting to tick down. Nerves are starting to get a little bit tight. Sweat starting to form on top of the forehead.
Should see the field start spreading out a little bit. These guys, some are taking tires, some are not. Some are taking a full load of fuel. Some are just taking enough to get to the end, and it looks like it's breaking them apart a little bit. Got the Dale boys hooked up, running pretty good here. Gary Jenkins and Eric Laurie all together running pretty good after their pit stop.
Don Davis in the 71. Got the lead 2 laps here so far. And he's got Wilkinson doing some shoving as well up on the top side. Gonna be able to shove them down. They're both gonna be able to clear. Yes, they are. Back here hooked up. Dale, yeah. They've got to stay hooked up single file. They're a little ways back. And here comes another bunch. Now, these guys ought to be able to catch these guys without any issues at all here. And they'll all be able to hook up.
You want, depending on fuel and everything, you want to be within 20 seconds of them before they pit. Looks like this front pack of 10 trucks. Todd Siebels, Dean, Don Davis, James Hickson, Craig White. They're in the lead by about 25 seconds, so they might be able to come out ahead of everybody.
Question is, whoa, coming in. Wow, Wilkinson did a left turn Clyde, pal. I'm telling you right there. I don't know how he did not lose that. That was a real aggressive move on his part, but he was able to handle it no problem.
Favorite Canadian, Craig White, joined those guys.
Dixon. 0-1-2 started 37th. Here he is leading the race. Overstreet right behind him. The 088. Stefan. And the 95, James Mayer.
James Mayer.
And here
Robert Felsley
comes
sticking with them.
Here comes the Dale, yeah, boys. When this is all said and done, now look, do these cats have enough to go all the way? Like Karosik, Sebastian, Zachary, and the rest of these guys?
I do believe so. They pitted, and they should be able to stay together. They're doing a little leapfrog now, swapping out tape configurations to try and maximize their speed.
Ain't that something?
As you can see, they're just barely in front of the pack behind them, and they want to keep it that way because if they get just close enough, they'll sniff them, and eventually they'll catch them right at the end. Big old pack back here. They're 3 wide, racing hard, pushing, trying to get positions, and they're going to catch those Dale boys really quick. Eric Lorry's lagging behind and going to give those guys a little bit of the sniff of the draft.
Hopefully they'll be able to catch up here, and they should be able to with 11 laps to go this time.
Oh, we got a little accident there, but they hung on to it.
Butler's sitting back here in this mess. Not to mention your pick as well, Dude Conrad.
The dude.
Slapinski's in this. Logan Hilton is in this. Everett Lane's leading the show down on the bottom.
Yeah, these boys are pushing hard. They've got to catch the Dale boys. They're running away with it, but looking at the times, they've gained about a half second, so they're running them down, but we only got 10 laps left.
They're kind of all over the track. You got bundles of trucks everywhere. These guys, they've really got to get together. They got to try to run some of these guys down. They are catching them.
Tell you what, it's pretty impressive. The Dale Cup guys, you know, are doing a hell of a job with only 3 trucks staying out in front this long and keeping their speed up.
They know exactly what they're doing. They run a lot. I hear they got a hell of a broadcaster on their Monday Night League, too. I just heard that.
He's Bobby with all the hobbies.
Now, what about the rest of these guys? They got 16 laps under their belt already with 9 to go. That's going to be 25 laps on this fuel run if they stay out.
Yeah, they can't make it. They're praying for a caution so they can stay up in the front, but either way, they're going to have to pit. I mean, it's they gambled on a strategy, and it looks like it's as it plays out, it's going to be a bad move for them.
And eventually, when these guys do come in, and they will have to, the lead's going to be given right here to back up to Steven Karosik and the Dale Yeah boys.
Well, the Dale Yeah boys actually gained a little time because they sniffed the draft of some lap cars.
And then you've got the big pack behind them.
Yeah, and they're moving pretty good. It all depends on if they could capitalize with such a big group on the lap down cars and sniff their draft to get a little bit of extra speed, cool off their engines a little bit here.
Whoa, Logan got just a little loose right there. Gathered it up. That could have been nasty. And that could have been the break that these top 4 trucks up here were hoping for, but it didn't happen, Captain.
Well, you got the right group of guys hooked up on the second pack back here in the middle. Everett Lane, third truck back. Gary Slapinski pushing, and Mark the Man leading. Those are the right 3 trucks that can compete with the Dell boys. And if I was a betting man, they're going to be gaining a little bit of time here. And as suspected, the boys back here in the second pack are doing the leapfrog thing as well because the tape configurations.
Yeah, it's amazing how they know what works and what don't work, with who you can run better with and who you can't. 3 wide. They're running out of time. We're not going to have to worry about those fellas right there. They will run out of fuel eventually. These are the cats that's going to be leading this show here before this race is over with. And can the big pack catch them, Big E?
Well, they haven't gained any time. The half second they did gain, they lost it back. They're still stuck at about 5 seconds between the two packs.
They're running about 189, 188 mile an hour right there.
Yeah, the second pack back here just hit 191, 192. They're finally starting to. They're a little racy back here.
Trouble.
Oh no, we got an accident.
Lipinski sideways. Tries to hang on to it, and he can't quite do it. And that's going to bring out the yeller.
Man, the Del Boys did not want to hear that. That was their race. They ran away with it, and caution's going to group everybody right back up again.
Trying to figure out where this happened at right here.
The 04 bumped into Gary Slapinski.
Hitting
on
pretty
his
good.
left rear quarter panel, yeah. A little check up there when a guy dumped down in front of him.
Yep. I mean, you're doing everything you think you can do to catch up. You know it's definitely not intentional. Just a racing ordeal. But on a good note, I suppose, they'll all be able to come in, get fixed up. A lot of them still have their fast repairs left. Now, does the caution lapse help these guys out tremendously up here that are leading it? That's the question. Appreciate everybody out here watching in YouTubeville. Certainly appreciate it. You are watching the Super Speedway Kings coming right at you at Max Speed TV. Get over there and subscribe to us if you haven't. We got about 9,000 subscribers.
So I don't know, Bobby, if those guys out there in the front, they got their cautions they were banking on.
That's
but
my
do they
question.
have enough fuel to finish? I don't
Are
know.
they going to go ahead and roll the dice?
Let's pull one up and talk to them, huh?
Let's do that.
Let's see who's up here in the front.
Let's grab Mr. Overs. Get him.
I don't see him anymore.
I don't see him either.
Maybe Mayor or Stefan.
Let's see. Still looking. Nope, I think it's just going to be a guessing game.
Yeah, looks like I know those guys up there in the front. It must be in their own team speak because there's nobody in here.
Nope, nobody in here, but you're right. The guys figured out that, you know what, we're not going to be able to make it, and there they all come. Now, not all of them did. Overstreet's still hanging out here. Stefan's hanging out here. James Mayer's out here. And Robert.
So we got the top four trucks: David Overstreet, Stefan, James Mayer, Robert Filzian.
Yep.
Are low on gas. They may run out. I don't know what their gas situation is, but we can't talk to them. The
Nope.
ones that did pit, they're in first, starts with Steven Karosik back.
Yep.
And we got 31 trucks on the lead lap right now.
This is definitely going to be a nail biter, a knee slapper, whatever you want to call it.
Well, what you don't want to see is these guys gamble with their fuel mileage and then run out, you know, with a quarter of a lap to go on the very last lap and cause a big old wreck on everybody.
Yeah, that
So,
would definitely not get you a invitation to any kind of a lunch.
Gary said he was buying steak dinners for you and I and Double D, didn't he? I'm pretty sure I heard that.
I thought that's what he had said. Taking a look at our picks, Gabe Butler, there he is. He's currently in the 8th position. And no disrespect, but again, the hemorrhoid. Patrick Grover, I'm telling you, man, you think he's out of it, and he's right back up in it as well. That little hemorrhoid that just won't go away. And I know that's what these guys are thinking. And man, here he is again. Did you get him and his twin brother hooked up? And I'm telling you, They're just about unbeatable. They really know how to work very, very well together. But I do think, and I'm looking, and I'm not seeing him.
Well, I see JD Crow starting on the outside. Followed behind him is Dude Conrad. I'm pretty sure those guys are going to take it 3 wide and challenge those Dale boys up there in the front.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Who's going to do it first?
Yeah.
Who's going to do it first? That's the trick, because you don't want to do it too early, Bobby, because the guys will get too much momentum on those first 2 lanes there. It's really hard to time it sometimes.
And we're going to find out. I'm not really sure. But I'm telling you, it is about to get nasty. Top 5 right here. It's going to be Overstreet Mayor. How do you pronounce that last name? I guess it's going to be Felzion.
Felzion?
Karosik and Marin. But the notables in 6th position do not count Lima, Butler, Patrick Grover, or JD Crow, or Logan Hilton out. And you got your man back here, Dude Conrad, in 12th. Dude! This is it, folks. Is it going to be clean? Oh, we got a storm brewing up. Is it about to get nasty out here? Or are they going to be able to play nice for just 3 more laps? We're going to find out.
You got some hungry wolves back here. I'm pretty sure it's about to get nasty.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I love to have a teammate, but when it gets down to absolutely 300 to 500 yards, I'll kick my mama to the curb. I don't care, and so will the rest of these guys. A win is a win. It's bragging rights. It's tough to get a win in this league anyway. You're going to do everything you can, period. Something else to think about, Big E. You know as well as I do, when it gets down to about the last 400 or 500 yards of a race, top 3 or 4 cats takes themselves out by battling out, and then your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th guys, they battle for the win.
Oh, no.
You know, you see something I don't?
Yeah, they got a little fancy with the maneuvering there to hook up with their buddies and end up causing them to wreck themselves out.
Oh, jeez. Well, here we go. They're going to be able to keep her clean for just 2 laps. We'll find out. Green flagging. Away we go.
I think I'm ahead again somehow. I think you're on replay, Bob.
That what it was?
Yeah.
Did you get ahead of me or I get ahead of you? Something happened.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you. I got to do admin stuff. Hold on.
All right. Well, we got ourselves a caution right here, and we got to figure out why. Quite sure what deal is that. Something happened. There we go. Oh, I can see it right now. It looks like the number 6 Seabass right there was doing a little shoving. And he was not exactly what I would call square by no means. 27. That's where that problem lied at. Nothing like pushing and taking out your own team. Huh? No, he wasn't square. You've got to be square when you're pushing. No doubt, and I'll show it to you right here. Right there. Just catches him enough to get him kind of squirrely. Another thing he could do about it. He chased it, couldn't hang on to it, and away they went. Gabe Butler barely got by that, but he does have some damage. JD Crow, wow, Logan Hilton just cleared it as well. Take a look at the damage on the 77 of Mr. Zachary Lima. Front and back. Well, we're going to rack them up. We're going to do it again. I gotta tell you, Mayor and Overstreet, they have got to be on fumes. My little buddy, Jackson Carr, he just texted me on YouTube out here and said, I got freaking killed, but I had a blast. Speedway racing is fun. It's 50% luck, and 50% help and teammate, and well, that's about it. The question, though, is Mayor and Overstreet, are these guys going to try to tough this thing out? 25 laps. They have got to be on fumes.
Woo! Sorry about that, Bobby.
That's all right. I was just talking about Mayor and Overstreet. They have got to be on fumes. Either that or they put a jug of fuel in somewhere and we don't know about it.
Yeah, these guys tried to get a little fancy with the restart there, which is cool. I get that, but they broke one of the rules, making lane change before the start finish, and it caused some other guys didn't expect it to happen, and cars are all over the place, which it happens. And then,
yeah,
one little mistake, and then there you go, big wreck.
You got to play by the rules. I get it. Grover, the 01. There he sets. Then third starter, 26th. And he's got some hungry guys right behind him. Guys are no dummies. They know that Grover knows how to get around these speedway. My pick, Mr. Gabe Butler, he's going to be in your top 5 right now. He is hungry. And unfortunately, Big E's picked. Conrad's back in the 24th spot. Running out of time. But the question that's on my mind, Big E, plain and simple. Mayor, Overstreet, have enough fuel, get it done. And if they don't,
caution, they should.
And if they don't, are they going to run out of fuel and take out half the field? Grover third, Karosik fourth, Gabe Butler fifth, Logan Hilton sixth, seventh, Dave Bingle, Robert Belzian, eighth, ninth, Greg White, Travis Weaver will be 10th. How's it going, Road Dog? Nice to see you, my friend. 28 people watching, 16 likes. I swear to God, Big E, they're going to make me cry right over the air. Hit that like button. If you get a blister, I'll send you a Band-Aid. Let these guys know you appreciate them. You got some of the best of the best of the best out here.
Gary is beat up, but he's still hanging in there.
Yeah,
like
he
was
is.
in a demolition derby. Truck is all beat up.
He's way back there in that 25th position. He needs to get a top 10. Stay in that points lead.
All right. Pace car's in.
Coming around to take the green flag. And of course, the inside guy, he can take off whenever he wants to. And away they go. Are they going to be able to keep it clean one more time? Do they have one more restart, or is that it? Mayer down on the bottom. He was a lap down earlier in this race. Here comes Overstreet up in the top. And he's got Karosik right there doing the shoving. And he's got the boy wonder, Logan Hilton, shoving him. Oh, they get real close. Now we're going to get ourselves a third line started up here with the number 4. Anybody going to go with him? That's a good question. We got a few of them thinking about it. Overstreet on the bottom. The Home Depot machine in the rocking chair. Now we're going to see the 3 wide.
John Garrett pushing fast lane on the outside there. He's giving her hell, trying to get up there.
Doing everything they can to try to catch these guys up on the outside. But I'm telling you right now, Logan Hilton in that 63, if he could go right through Karosik, he would do it. Doing everything they can. Here comes the few trucks on the top side trying to get it done. And right now they're 4 wide. Somebody is stuck out, nowhere to go, and that is not going to work. And I think every freaking car in the field is wrecked, except for Logan Hilton and the 46. What a run that was, huh? And your winner it will be David Overstreet. Can you believe that one?
Well, I can. David Overstreet's a hell of a racer.
I just can't believe that the wreck that happened back there. That was crazy. Go back and watch it right here.
Looked like the number 11 lost some situational awareness, didn't know whether to go high or low, and then the guy behind him didn't know which way to go and caused it 4 wide and caused the accident.
There they go. Thank you very much, he said. I'll take it. Wow, awesome. There he is. He's going to be your winner tonight. Mr. Logan Hilton. He is going to be the winner, not Overstreet. I thought Overstreet had won that, but he did not.
Well, David Overstreet's not in here, so we don't have to interview him. Logan Hilton.
All right, you guys, stick around. We're going to be right back right after this. Okay, we're back. Logan Hilton's going to be your winner of this race. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm going to find him. Yep, there he is. He popped in. Get a chance to chat with him as well. Right now, though, Mr. Overstreet, talk to me. It's Bobby. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I can hear the disgust in your voice. Man, you ran one heck of a race.
Needed like 0.2 of a gallon to make it.
It was that close, wasn't it?
I ran out of coming out of Ford.
Well, I'll tell you what. Made it look pretty darn good. I mean, you stretched and saved. I bet you were shutting your motor off. You were probably Fred Flintstoning it all the way around there, doing everything you possibly could to save that fuel. And I know it's got to suck by just being a tad short.
Yeah, it's all right. I still got a second place out of it, but feel bad for Jim. He had a little bit more fuel than I had, so I think he was sitting pretty there to win that one. But good job, Logan, for capitalizing on our lack of fuel.
Well, you know what? It's all about the big picture. It's all about points. You know it, and I know it. Good news is, well, you got some good points out of this. That's what's important. Nice to see you up here racing up into the top.
2 second places in a row, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Make it one more better next week.
Yeah, just one more. You can do that. You got second down to a science, David. Let's see if we can just get you up one more. All right. Who do you want to thank before I let you go tonight?
First, I'll thank Jimmy Crow for putting league on, Edsel for doing race control, and you for doing the broadcast, and all my teammates at Alliance and OP Racing over there.
All right, my friend. Congratulations. Have yourself a safe week.
All right, you got a good one.
All right. Let's see. Out here. Hey, all right. Justin, talk to me.
How we doing, man? That was crazy. I don't know how we got up to third. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it was wild last lap.
It was real crazy. It's always a last lap wonder, it seems like. But he was doing a heck of a job running around through there, making it look pretty decent anyway. I got to ask you, how much did you butt pucker when all that was going on?
We were puckered. I didn't know where to go. I saw everybody wrecking everywhere, so I just decided to go to the wall, and then I was in the grass coming to the line. I thought it was pretty funny, but I had a great time doing this league, man. It was a lot of fun. First time here tonight, so it was a lot of fun to race, and I had a great time.
Well, you did a great job, buddy. Third place finish, got some points out of it. That's what you need to do. I'll tell you what, it's tough, man. This is a tough league. A lot of good drivers in the league. But who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I want to thank Fort Worth Screen Printing. Do a really good job sponsoring my truck. Burton Exterior Enhancements also sponsors my truck and my Twitch channel, Just About 20. All my supporters out there. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Hey, don't forget the most important thing.
Thank you for the broadcast booth. Y'all did a great job tonight.
You always have to thank your broadcaster. He'll make or break you.
Yes, sir, always. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you take care. Good luck. Be safe. We'll see you next week. I got a kick out of that. That's fun to mess with these guys. All right, Logan. Talk to me, my friend.
What's popping?
What's popping? I'll tell you.
What's popping?
You're popping, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Winner chicken dinner. You were up front quite a bit tonight. Doing a lot of pushing.
Yeah, we were up front a lot, and then I decided let's go to the back for absolutely no reason, and we ended up back up front again. So that was pretty cool. These trucks went vroom very fast around Talladega, and the trucks also went boom very much.
Exactly.
But I had fun.
Tell you,
they went vroom and boom.
Vroom and boom, exactly. And some of these guys had a lot of doom and gloom too. You know what I mean? Especially after the wrecks.
Absolutely. We could write a cool rhyming book or something.
You know, we really could. I think we should publish it. You threw me for a loop on your paint scheme. It was hard to get used to you.
Oh yeah, we the story with that paint scheme was in Road to Pro. I've been getting wrecked so much, and I needed some. So I told the guy that made my paint scheme, just do whatever you want with it. It just needs to be different, and that's what he came up with. And I kind of like it. It got me a 12th place at Rockingham last week, so I'll take it.
Well, I like it. I think it's a pretty good looking paint scheme, definitely. It was good enough to put you in the winner's circle tonight with all these cats. That's for sure. And congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Nice seeing you and Aaron and a whole bunch of your followers out here on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want to thank before I let you go, my friend?
Well, I want to thank the all-important MaxspeedTV for the amazing broadcast they put on.
Lord have mercy. I'm glad my rig's 2 feet in the air. Go ahead.
Oh, boy. Like to thank Jimmy Crow for putting the race on. Estill Fields for doing race control. Alliance Motorsports for helping me out. Splash and Go Graphics, who made the new paint scheme, and Nexus Esports, and I'm trying to think of anyone else, and all my friends and family for watching.
Well, congratulations. You got the points. Points is what you need right now. Great win on your part, and have yourself a safe week, and hopefully we can catch you back out here next Tuesday and see if you can't do a double down. That'd be awesome.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. You take care, buddy. Be safe. And
Yes,
tell
sir,
your
thank
mama
you.
I said hi. Well, that's it. We got her done, guys. Unbelievable. A lot of great racing. Of course, you know, it's super speedway. You're going to have a wreck now and then. That's it. It makes it exciting. It's never a boring moment. I'll promise you that. Appreciate everybody out there that's been watching us out here. It is the Super Speedway Kings, MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies, and my special broadcasting helper who's doing several different things. He's trying to help me out in the broadcast booth, plus he's doing all the admin work. I mean, splits you right down the middle, Big E.
Down the middle, split me 3 ways, Bobby. Maybe you should take me out to a steak dinner.
You know what? That would be awesome. I can have one mailed to you. I'm in Ohio.
like
I don't know
them
where
fresh.
you're at.
Awesome. I'm in New Mexico. We're just a couple days drive away.
Oh yeah, a couple days drive, or I can hop in the old Cessna and cruise on down there in about probably 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and see you.
Heck yeah, come on down, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you some green chili burgers, New Mexico style.
Oh man, Lord have mercy. All right, thanks a lot, Big E. Certainly appreciate all your help and all your wisdom as you make it exciting and fun. You make me look good, my friend. Everybody out there, appreciate you watching out on YouTube. Everyone, be safe. And until the next time I see you, see ya.